The hammer is about to fall on up to 100 state parks that face closure due to state budget cuts. The Schwarzenegger administration was expected to announce the list of park closures yesterday. The announcement now will likely come next week. Some environmental and parks advocates say the state should find other way to fund the parks so they're not at the mercy of the state budget process. Christopher Martinez filed this report from Sacramento.
The famous Sutter's Cannon was built to fight off Napoleon's invasion of Russia. It was sold to Russian fur traders in Alaska and made its way to California. Now, a replica of the cannon is part of the display at a state park a few blocks from the state capitol building in Sacramento.
This educational center teaches the public what it was like to live in the 1840s.
Bob Russo is an interpreter at Sutter's Fort State Historic Park. He's worked for the park system for 20 years. Sutter's Fort is one of California's 279 state parks, but as many as 100 of those parks are slated for closure after a series of state budget cuts. Roy Stearns is a spokesperson for the state park system.
This is awful for us to do. Everybody in our system hates it. It's a painful process.
Dan Jacobson is with Environment California. Jacobson says the state should look at new ways to fund state parks that would take them out of the regular state budget process.
You could do it through a vehicle license fee, which was proposed this year in the legislature that failed, that would have raised the millions of dollars needed to keep the parks open, but to take them out of the general fund. You could do it by having people who use camping equipment, or we shouldn't just be looking at just one way here in California, which is the only way that we can deal with is to close 100 parks. We should be using our imagination and figuring out ways to keep the parks open.
The Schwarzenegger administration is expected to announce which state parks will close sometime in the next week. And unless lawmakers or the Schwarzenegger administration take other action, some parks could close within days of the announcement. Reporting from the state capitol, I'm Christopher Martinez.